What's going on YouTube? It's French here, and I am back with the second episode of the Royal Scythia campaign. So we're picking up right where we left off. We've got our two cities. We've just taken Olbia, and we're going to see what we can do. So I have two kind of injured armies, but they should recover pretty quickly. And it looks like Samaria is probably going to be my next target. Because they're right down here and they've already lost that settlement, so they'd probably be pretty easy pickings. So I'm actually going to get my spy down there right now, start doing some work with him. So I was thinking about possibly, instead of just showing everything in the campaign, I could cut parts that I think are boring and only leave in the interesting stuff. Yeah, I now have enough food for that. But let me know how you guys feel about that. If you'd rather just see everything, then that's totally fine too, and I can do that. It's less work for me editing, so I totally don't mind, obviously. But yeah, you guys just have to comment, let me know what sounds good. So let's leave this. Actually, they want me to raise an army in Olbia anyways, but income's only 376. Don't think I can get away with that. It should stabilize by itself, hopefully. So let's just keep moving this way. I tend to play very aggressively, in that when I take a city, I really don't mind if it just keeps rebelling, because in the end, nothing actually happens. Normally, your garrison army can fight it back. Especially in walled cities, although that being said, now I'm playing with nomadic tribes, I'm not sure that will still be true. So maybe I'll have to be a little bit more defensive. But we'll see. So yeah, it's kind of a new experience for me, playing with a nation with no infantry to defend my cities. Please, are you willing to honor their beloved mascot? Oh, I did something with the goat last time, didn't I? Oh man, I just love those random events. Whatever. Alright, so I still need Samandar and Siracena, which... Okay, Samandar's here. This is kind of a weird province, it just kind of goes all over the place. But anyways, let's move right up to the border. This way I'll still be regenerating some health, but able to get there as soon as I need to. Start finding out what we can about this city. So it looks like not a terribly frightening garrison, as you'd expect. Not a terribly frightening army. Yeah, looks like should be able to take that city without too much trouble. So we're just going to keep advancing the turn, seeing how things go along. So yeah, it's I'm interested to see when I get the Scythian Royal Skirmishers, because those are a unit that I've really wanted to try, and I haven't even tried in multiplayer battles. And oh boy, I was at war with these guys, wasn't I? Yep. Oh well. Let's just do that. Kill some of them. Well, that's a mistake. I'm going to be very short on food. Alright, time to bring back all my armies. So yeah, that's something interesting about playing with these nomadic factions, is you definitely can't rely on your garrisons. So let's stop that before I kill myself out of starvation. Yeah, these guys can... I don't know if I want to get to a bridge, though. They have so many more infantry that I would lose at a bridge battle, so I'll stay a little bit back from the bridge. keep these guys here, and then next turn I can move up to support. It's interesting how little income I lost by losing Olbia, though. It's not that valuable of a city, although I suppose it will open up ocean trade for me. So, actually probably should have looked into that, and they are going to look for battle here. Not going to accept here because I don't have my second army, but when I have both armies... Now why would you... That's a little bit frustrating. But now my armies are going to be pretty widespread, and this is going to make my life a little bit more difficult. Yeah. I don't know if there's a way it would still be fair if you could choose where your armies went when they retreated, like you gave them like a decreased movement radius, and then so they could go anywhere within there. I don't know, just something so that retreating wasn't so random. Yeah, let's keep moving these guys up. And hopefully they don't just go straight for Saloka, although I think they'll use all their movement points if they try to come out here. I think. So let's let's hope. I'll have to get rid of these guys before I take on Samaria, because they are proving to be quite annoying. Alright, they'll engage me here. This is as good of an engagement as I'm going to get. So, let's take it. I should be fairly confident about winning this. The one thing that worries me is that they do have quite a few skirmishers, and the rest of their army is all spears, pretty much. So, yeah, won't be as easy as if I had a typical skirmish army against a multiplayer online battle. Plus, I don't even have a melee contingent except for the Scythian Royal Horse here. So, I do play with an unrestricted camera because I play so much multiplayer, and it gives me a much better ability to view the field. So I'm actually going to play this pretty similarly to how I would play a multiplayer, by deploying mostly on their right side, because that's where the shields aren't. They carry their shield on their left hand, so if I'm on their... Sorry, I mean I'm deploying on their right side, because that allows me to fire where they're most vulnerable and do the most damage. So, first goal, take out their skirmishers.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements have arrived. They're coming from straight behind me, of course. So, let's get them up quickly. Yeah, I'm going to be microing this as I would a real battle. And when I say real, I mean like multiplayer. So I'm going to split up further. Let's actually throw all these guys into heavy shot. Good, and alright. It's much better when it's like this, because it... Let's see, are these skirmishers? Yes, they are. These are not skirmishers. Those are skirmishers. These are skirmishers. Let's take them out. These are spear levy. These are slingers. These are skirmishers. Yeah, there's just units all over the place, which makes this
Our
a
general's
little bit
under
more
attack.
difficult, but looks like this is going fairly well. Yeah, and they should be in trouble here. The AI is never really a fantastic opponent, but yeah, I'll go in for the melee with those guys. Let's keep making sure we don't get caught. Yeah, these axemen are going to do me less. I don't know. Actually, I might as well engage them because I'm only fighting spear levy.
It's turning in our favor.
So we'll see. What's happening over here? These guys are done. These guys have mopped up. Just so many units. I suppose it's a good thing. It's better than not having any units. Are you serious right now? That guy's lost. Yeah, I guess this guy's been in some pretty heavy melee. Still, it's a little bit unlucky to lose your general when you're still on almost half of the unit. But oh well.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, these axemen are terrible. So, yeah, just kind of picking off the last few of these guys at this time. Let's find my actual general, bring him into the back here, and run him.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
These horse archers are just picking off people kind of at will. These are spear levy. Should be able to take them down fairly quickly.
Our men flee the field of battle.
And it is very unfortunate for me that so many of these guys are spears, because that's why they were able to do so well against my Royal Horse. But apparently that's a close victory, and I wiped them out, all of them. So, goodbye. I'm not quite sure how that's a close victory, but I will let the game decide for me. Yeah, the auto-resolve kind of power bars before are a little bit questionable. As I'm sure any of you have played campaign for any amount of time will know. So, yeah, it never really worries me what the auto-resolve looks like unless it's like 90%, 10%, something ridiculous like that. Other than that, the AI is just so bad at commanding that it's never really much of an issue. Let's get this guy. He looks pretty solid as a commander. And Olby is now unprotected. Let's make sure I attack by land. Oh, that's really annoying. Maybe I move these guys out of the way. They can make it. Yeah, they can make it. Awesome. They have like 2 guys over here. Laying siege to their hovels. Awesome. I really like the amount of detail that CA put into this game in terms of what they say. Like if you listen before a battle, or during a battle when you have a unit just standing around, and you just zoom in on them, they have little bunch of little funny phrases that they say, insulting the enemy. I don't know. That kind of stuff amuses me. So, Bastarnae have Petrodava, it looks like, and probably a couple other settlements, and good, I can actually upgrade probably the general as well. 5 missile damage, 5 shots per minute, and movement speed, weapon damage. I'm gonna go with light cavalry masters, because that's seems to be the way to go. Yeah, we'll make him a general. Let's see if we can recruit. Let's take an armored horse archer. These young axes really aren't even worth it. So yeah, probably these steppe horse archers are a better choice. I'm really not a fan of the horse skirmishers. The only real thing I would ever use them for is if I was playing as a faction without any kind of horse archer at all. Then it can be useful to have kind of that mobile skirmishing force. But when you have a horse archer faction, taking horse skirmishers that have like half the range, well, 3/4 of the range, is a little bit pretty pointless. Bit of a waste of space in your army. Well, that's my opinion. Of course, everybody has their own play style, but yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, let's just finish off the brazen bears right over here. I like this guy's leggings right there. That's gotta get me some of those pants. So we finish him off. Olbia is under construction. Although I do lose that weaponsmith that I was making, but oh well. Oh, there is something else. I'm gonna have you recruit an armored horse archer. Oh, these guys are taking attrition in there. Yeah, too bad I can't catch that army. Oh well. Let's end the turn again, keep things moving along. So yeah, hopefully you can take out Petrodava and eliminate the Bastarnae. Hopefully they don't have any other settlements. Normally the AI won't have more than one stack this early in the game, so hopefully taking out that army right in there, or I guess it was right in here, will be useful. Although I'm not sure if I want to siege a walled settlement with an army like this. I probably won't go for the assault. I'll probably just wait for them to sally out if it does come to that, because I left those guys in forced march. That's a mistake. But yeah, if it comes to having to siege a walled settlement, I don't think I'm going to go for the attack. It would just be stupid, unless I don't even know. Like, horse archers are not going to do me any good whatsoever in a walled assault. So yeah, I don't have any infantry at any point in the game that would make it worth it. Yeah, and that's why I shouldn't have left these guys in forced march. We'll fight this out. And yeah, this is a pretty strong army. So I'm not that intimidated by this ambush, and the auto-resolve bar did not make it look like they had that many terrifying troops. So we'll see how this goes. Get to ride in with my general, take a quick look around, and alright, let's run this way. I'm gonna assume that's where they're not, although who knows. Yeah, and some people like to pause before an ambush, like right as soon as it starts. That's fine, it's just not what I like to do. Kind of takes away from how an ambush is meant to be, and I don't even see them yet, so I'm just going to try to get on that hill and find them.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Oh, there they are.
Our general is under attack.
So yeah, let's start splitting up my forces. Put them in heavy shot, and then let's just have my general go straight in. Because these are just skirmishers, they're not going to last very long.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Actually doing a surprising amount of damage to my poor royal horse, but yeah, gets the experience rank. Yeah, these armored horse archers aren't too vulnerable to skirmishers, but obviously back shots are going to hurt, although I only lost a couple of men in that retreat there. So yeah, these are quite good units. the Scythian Royal Horse. Yeah, these armored horse archers firing from uphill are gonna cause some pain for the spear levy. Let's get a back charge off there. And these spear levy are welcome to chase me all they want. They'll never catch me. And now let's pull out. That was probably a bad move, although I didn't lose anyone. So, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I lost 2 men in that entire charge and pull out, and I already have 92 kills. So, you know, there's been worse ratios. Are any of these guys skirmishers? No. They must already be out of skirmishers. These are their Oathsworn. I'll save them for last. A little bit of lag there. But let's keep pulling back. No need to engage. A lot of lag. Interesting. Anyway, keep pulling back. And you know what? This isn't a competitive battle, so I might as well just do some targeted shot and get rid of everybody quickly. In competitive, I almost never use targeted shot unless the unit's about to die because it exhausts them. But this isn't competitive. The battle's not going to last 8 or 9 minutes. It's going to be over in about 30 seconds, so...
The battle is turning in our favor.
And it does look like they've significantly improved the skirmish ability that a lot of these units had. Oh my god, that was a stupid mistake. Just let my unit get caught there. But these horse archers are actually able to keep their distance from units, which is a very nice change because it used to be early on that an infantry unit would catch horse archers. So that got a little bit frustrating when you couldn't leave them alone at all. Let's just finish off those Celtic skirmishers. Right. These guys can come help out there. Why are you wavering? And just as I say, I think they've improved the skirmish ability. That happens. Alright. So my general falls in a charge on the skirmishers. It's a little bit unlucky. But I guess that's what you get when you use your general. So, oh well. These Oathsworn will take a while to go down, but they will go down. I'm not particularly worried, obviously, since I can just keep skirmishing them down. The spear levy are being obnoxious. But yeah, they're not going to last very long either.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, and even his Oathsworn are starting to rout, so... Oh my god. There we go. Anyway, we'll take it. Apparently this is also a close victory. I'm not quite sure how they calculate what's a close victory or anything, but... you know, whatever. It's always interesting fighting against the AI, because when you do lose, you often feel like an idiot. And even when you win, I don't know, it's just very hard to feel like there's any kind of reward fighting against the AI. So, yeah, it's kind of like, if you win, people assume you should have anyways. If you lose, it's not good. So, noble death. It's frustrating. Let's keep moving things along. I'll probably go take their town on this turn. So let's throw him in. Alright, they're thirsty for battle, so let's give it to them. Finish off that one little guy that escaped from our fight. Don't want him running around. Yeah, let's quickly do some technology. Let's get Let's go down that tree and then we'll do that one, because then we get the extra 3 food, and I know that food isn't something I'm struggling with as much now as it was at the beginning, but I always like to make sure that apparently I'm not in support range, but I always like to make sure I have my food set from the start. So let's, yeah, that's better. 82, 90, yeah, let's do that. And that should take out his garrison army as well, which means I can just pretty much waltz into the city. He gets ranked up. Just gonna, yeah, his garrison's army is pretty much dead. Let's just go for aggressive stance when in doubt. And yeah, there he goes. And in we go. We have our 3rd city. We are down 1 enemy, and we're making progress. So I'm going to quickly upgrade this general, and then that will be it for today. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe for more, and comment on if there's anything you want me to change, anything you want to see more of, any tips, tutorials, anything like that. Just let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.